What's up, guys? I know the lighting is horrible. It's 5 a.m. in the morning, and I'm sitting in my truck out in my driveway trying to edit this video. And I wanted to just start off by telling you guys, hey, this is cool. I'm just showing you the first bit about this mower. There's some things that I thought were wrong that were fine, and then there's some things that I thought were fine that were wrong, on the project mower. But yeah, a lot of cool things going down with it. I got a lot of video. I got video of each step of the way. But yeah, so y'all just keep that in mind. This is a mower. I bought it in the end of January. Found it, went and bought it. But like I said, I'll have a couple different videos on it, but this mower looks nothing like it does in this video now. So y'all be excited. There's gonna be a lot of information coming up on it. But yeah, check out this first part of the SCAG VRIDE Restore. So I bought it in January, and yeah, let's get into it. Alright guys, so here she is. I have this cover off, but it came with the cover there. And man, super cool. It's actually the second VRIDE I looked at. I looked at another one, and it was actually in better condition than this one is. But the guy would not tell me anything. I could tell that he was being incredibly dishonest. And it was like the hydros were like jittering bad as you first start to go. And so I walked away from that one. Didn't buy it. And I know a lot of, a few guys on YouTube, Countryside Lawn, and Andy from Cut and Clean actually has this exact mower. And this is sort of a same thing for me, sort of a winter project mower. And so the guy I bought it from is a great guy. He was honest with me about where he got it from, what he did with it, all those kind of things. And I don't know every issue with this mower yet. There will be some things that I find maybe that he didn't even know and that I don't know, and that's just how this goes. But so I paid $2,500 for the mower, and yeah, great guy. Picked it up and it was close to dark and stuff. Didn't really have a chance to get video, unfortunately. But so here it is. It's a SCAG VRIDE. It's got sometimes the hour meter works better than others, but it is counting. So 1123 hours. There's a possibility that it hasn't counted all the time and that there's more hours than that on it. It appears as like, because whoever had this originally, because he only had it for a year and had it as a backup mower, but whoever originally had this mower, they're pretty rough with it. I'm guessing it's a big company. As you can see, had to do some reinforcements here. Everything still looks real straight, but like I said, I feel like they were pretty rough with it. The original owner, he said that one of these things was seized up, and so his dealer had to torch it and cut it off. There's like a rod that runs through there. Part of this, it was on the other side. And so some things I got to do. I possibly got to replace the bearings and the wheels in the front because they're a little sloppy. The motor does run pretty good. I feel like it definitely leaks a little bit of oil in the front, and I feel like it maybe consumes a little bit because a little bit of smoke when you first start it up. But it is an old mower. I believe it's a 2010 model. The other thing is when his dealer was heating that up, or they're part of the serial number got melted on that sticker when they were cutting that thing off, but he told me about that. But we do still have a number here because he had bought it from an equipment auction. And so some things that I know I'm going to fix are and the blade, the bearings do make some noise. You can tell they got some hours on. They're not new, but the spindles seem to be okay for now. So I plan to leave those. But first thing, I plan to sand all the deck. I probably won't paint under there. I probably drop it down, take this cover off, get some. I got purple power, and I'm gonna degrease and pressure wash some of this stuff. Sand it all. I got a little 3-inch sander that can go on my drill. I'm going to sand everything. And then, yeah, I'm going to sand everything. I'm going to paint it. I got the SCAG spray paint. I'll show you guys. Show it to you guys. Sorry about the darkness here. Oh boy. Yeah, it's right here. SCAG spray paint. Now, this stuff, pretty expensive. Got it, you know, stopped by a SCAG dealer and got this while I was in that town. And 20 bucks for the 1 can, and it's only 12 ounces, which is kind of smaller in my opinion. I don't know how to confirm that. Well, we'll confirm it right now, won't we? We'll confirm it just like this. Well, this one's 13.75 ounces, and it is bigger, but it says it comes with more. This is not spray paint. That's leak seal. Let's look at something like this. This one's 15 ounces. Barely nothing in here. I don't even know why I have this. But anyway, so a little smaller, and it's 20 bucks just for this. But it is the correct SCAG gold. So we're going to do some paint work. I'm going to end up sanding and painting all that. That sticker's probably not savable. It looks horrible. I'm going to end up just sanding paint. It looks better on camera than it does in real life. You see, it's kind of, yeah. So I'm going to end up scraping that off and maybe put a new sticker. Oh, some things I need to do. Right here, it's got a leak pretty bad out of this hydro bottle. So I don't know if it's the hose coming up or if it's like the little barb on the bottle itself. So I'll probably have to replace the line and then to see if that stops the leak. And if it doesn't, I'll have to replace the bottle. That's one thing. I need to do a hydro service, need to do an oil change, and I need to get that hydro leak fixed because that's kind of a problem. And it's leaking some down there too, but I need to service the hydros and I need to fix that leak. I need to put a new key switch because this key switch only works like half the time, and you can tell it's a little crunchy. I think the battery looks pretty new, so it's probably not the battery. It's probably that or something in the wiring because you know, you go click, you know, it doesn't do anything sometimes, and then it'll start up. So I might need to put a new key switch. You know, my biggest concern really is just, I hope that these are still perfectly straight. To my eye, they do look very straight. So maybe it didn't crack all the way and it just had a slight crack and they, you know, picked it up and welded it back. There's no cracks or anything. Seems to be good welds, but they've done some welding there and on the other side too. But hopefully that's totally fine. So yeah, I need to fix the hydro leak, probably put a new key switch in it, need to service the hydros, maybe change the oil, maybe change the air filter. I'll try to grease those arms under the bottom, take this cover off while it's off and try to grease those, the arms that connect to the deck under there. I'm pretty sure these spindles are not serviceable. You know, I don't see any way to service them. If I'm wrong, now let me know. I'm actually going to look in the manual because that could be incorrect. There might be a fitting on the bottom or on the side or something, but I'm not thinking so. And there will probably be some other things that I end up having to do to the mower that I just don't know about yet. Y'all know how that it goes. Like, there's probably things that I find that are wrong or something that I just don't know about. So I'll have to find that out. And so, as long as this frame is straight, I mean, you know, I think that will be good to go because I can, and I still don't know if I'm going to clean this and paint it and sell it and stuff, but since I've never had a stand-on mower, which I used to run one for my dad, but it was the old design, like the Great Dane design. And so I may just, my thoughts is that I may keep it and run it, and if I get it cutting good, I may not sell it. I may not do that. But if I even told the guy when I bought it, like, hey, if I don't like it, I can sell it in the spring after I do some work to it. So get all this sanded and painted. It looks real bad, as you can see. Not really much pitting around the spindles, which is good. But, you know, oh, and it does have the mulch kit and most of a mulch kit from one of his other mowers that he put on there. And so I feel like the VRIDE, the first version of VRIDE, is the best stand-on mower they make, because your weight is behind the wheels, and if this pad you stand kind of natural, you're not leaning forward like some of the old ones. So this and the Toro Grandstand, I think, are some of the best ones ever. And so that's kind of the update on it. And I'll do more, show you more about the mower as we, as we keep working on it. But those are some things that I know about right now, and then we'll go from there. All right, see ya.